Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a super fun Halloween-y video for you today. I think the last time I did nail art was probably for Halloween. One of the reasons I love Halloween nail art so much is because if it looks a little messy, it's okay because you can kind of make that look funky or spooky. So I feel like it's a great time to try nail art for Halloween if you haven't dipped your toe in freehanding nail art at all because it seems too scary that it's going to be too hard. Try it for Halloween, okay? So the premise of this video is I've been seeing a lot of videos popping up in my feed that say easy Halloween nail art. And I want to try a few and see how easy they actually are. Like, what does easy really mean? Now, some of them are as easy as like a glitter gradient. Okay, and some of them have a little bit of freehanding on your nail, and some of them have quite a bit more. So we're going to experiment with 4 different YouTube creators and look at their easy nail art tutorial and see which one is easiest, which one looked the best at the end, which one was the most fun. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm really excited.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you a bunch of supplies that I used for these 4 looks that we're going to do today. But basically, you definitely need black and white polish. I used some of this latex tape, some matte top coat, just some different things that were recommended from the different YouTube creators. And so if you want to pause because I'm going too quickly, you can stop and take a look at each of these items that I'm using. But yeah, I just want to really quickly show a bunch of things. So you're just going to need a bunch of colors, as you can see. This is the first maker that we're going to try their easy Halloween nail art tutorial. And I have to let you know, Cute Polish has a ton. If you haven't looked at that channel yet, there are so many very easy nail art tutorials to try. I'm featuring this maker first because this was the easiest out of the 4 that I tried. And that particular video, which I hope you screenshotted it if you were interested in looking at that video, but I will also link them down in the description bar below. That one had a whole bunch of individual little nail designs. It wasn't like a whole look that was meant to go together. And I picked the first 4 that didn't involve like stamping or any extra components. If they did have extra components, like that little leaf on the top of the pumpkin, I just hand drew them myself, and like there's a bat that's going to be on this nail and I hand drew that myself. But if you are going to be drawing anything by hand like me, the things that I chose to draw from her video were very easy. So I'm top coating everything, and that was my final nails right there. And overall, this was the easiest out of all the makers videos that I chose. John T. Julie, 28 DIY Easy Halloween Nail Art Designs. She did like a whole hand, the very first whole hand that she did that didn't require any like special items. I chose that to try to recreate, and this was the second easiest design out of the 4 YouTube creators that I chose. Not only is this one the next easiest, but I also enjoyed it a little more than the first video that I showed. So she has these cohesive looks that make for a really nice manicure altogether. And with the other video, it has some great designs for Skittles, but my personal preference, I wasn't super interested in that. And so it would take more work for me to make a whole nail art look across all the nails using one design in particular, maybe like the pumpkin one and doing all pumpkins. But this video, she had it all batched for you so you could just follow along and do all of your nails the way she showed, and it makes a really, really cute put together look. So I really did like that. So I'm just top coating here, and I just want to reiterate in case it wasn't clear before, none of these designs are my own. None of the credit is mine. I'm following the tutorials in these videos. Nails Company Belgium, Nail Art Easy Halloween. This one really appealed to me because I saw again a look that would give me a really nice finished look for my nails if I was able to complete the manicure as suggested in the tutorial. And even though this one is going to be, again, another kind of Skittle looking manicure, it looks pulled together like it was made to go all together because this designer used a cohesive color palette. She just uses 3 colors throughout the whole thing. Well, 4 if you count the white acrylic paint. By the way, if you haven't tried nail art with acrylic paint, it will change your life. It is so much easier to work with than nail polish. It's just, you can thin it down with water. It's so much more manageable. So this nail design was really enjoyable for me because of the palette, because of, I feel like the composition of the design was really nice. Plus I had some fun and interesting things to do. And so it gave me some interesting creative process. And so I really enjoyed that as well. And yeah, I really liked this creator's designs, and I'm definitely going to check out more from her. I featured this design third because it is definitely a little bit more difficult than the previous 2 tutorials that I followed. However, I feel like the effort that I needed to put in to get this result was so much more pleasing to me than the other 2. In fact, this was my favorite finished design. Maybe not the most fun process, because the last one I'm going to show you was really, really fun, but I did have a lot of fun with this, and this is the one that I would probably want to wear for the longest period of time. So don't think of me as like any kind of pro here with the hand painting. You're watching this super sped up. When you're doing freehand painting, you just want to take your time, go slow, anchor your hand down so that it doesn't shake, and just have some fun with it. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to feel, just like any other new thing that you're trying or new skill that you're trying to build. So here's the finished manicure. And like I said, I really did enjoy this one quite a bit. The final one that I'm going to suggest to you is from Kelly Marissa, and it's a recent one. And she's using jelly polish. And in her video, she references specific products that she made in collaboration with Orly, these jelly products that make her design look really, really cute and make this for a really fun, playful manicure. However, I didn't have any of those products, and I think she said that was like the last day to get them. So I want to show you how you can do jelly manicures at home. Basically, you just pick your favorite colors and then you add lots of top coat, and voila, you have a jelly polish. So I started out with a couple shades of the jelly polish, and pretty much all jelly nail art involves layering. So you're going to see me hopping between the different nails in this manicure because I'm waiting for the different layers to dry. So I made a deep teal jelly and I made a purple jelly for this little ghosty layer nail, which is so fun. I highly encourage you try this nail art. It was so much fun. Here I'm adding some glow in the dark in between the layers, even though I never did take photos of these glowing in the dark, but she said that they were glow in the dark and I wanted to give it a try for this video. This one is, that nail there with the glitter is just a glitter gradient layered up under some jelly polish. We're going to end up mattifying all of these at the end, but I just had so much fun. This was the most fun video that I tried because it was really fun just mixing on the spot your own personal custom jelly polishes. You don't need to have any special product. Just DIY it and have a lot of just whatever is the most budget-friendly top coat that you have on hand. Have a lot of that to mix in with your base colors. So this ghost did take a lot of time, which is why this video is at the tail end here as far as difficulty-wise, because it does take a lot of patience to do this one. This video definitely took me the longest, this nail art tutorial, but it was so much fun. I had a lot of fun. And by the way, Kelly Marissa has such a nice voice to listen to. I really enjoyed watching that video. All in all, I really enjoyed all of these designs that I tried today, and I enjoyed trying things of varying difficulty so that you can kind of pick where you think that you might be at, where you might be comfortable trying. And I hope you have some fun with your Halloween nails this year. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And here is my final product using the Kelly Marissa tutorial, and I really, really loved this one.
All right, guys, so what did you think? Are you going to give any of these a try? There is like a trillion nail art tutorials for Halloween out there on YouTube, and I usually try to challenge myself a little bit for Halloween and try something a little bit trickier for the reason that I stated at the beginning of the video, because I feel like I can get away with not being a super great artist. And I just hope that you had a little fun hanging out with me today, and maybe it inspired you to try a little bit of nail art this year. And yeah, I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you back for another video again very soon. Bye!